Then there was only one. When Roger Federer decided to call it quits in the Laver Cup, the golden trio was reduced to just a duo. But now, from November 2024 onwards, there will only be one of the original greats remaining. Because Rafael Nadal, in an emotional 4-minute 45-second video that he uploaded on Instagram, has officially announced that he is going to retire from professional tennis after the end of the Davis Cup that will happen, Davis Cup tie that will happen in November first week. In an epic 20+ year career, Rafael Nadal has broken a lot of records. He initially set the golden standard, but now it's been taken over by Djokovic. But Rafael Nadal will now join Roger Federer in retiring from all forms of competitive tennis. And once again, it is tennis's loss that from the golden trio, two are now retiring. Because if you look at it, 9 minutes, when you look at 12 minutes ago, Rafael Nadal on his Instagram handle, he's pinned it and already it's garnered well over 100k likes. Mil gracias a todos, many thanks to all, merci beaucoup a tu, grazie mille a tutti. He's given it in all the language. You can see in Chinese, he's given Arabic, in Hebrew, obrigado a todos in Portuguese. Every language, he's announced his retirement from professional tennis. And because of that now, Rafael Nadal leaves a legacy that might be not matched by many individuals in the coming era. Already one individual has stopped it in Novak Djokovic. Because what are Nadal's achievements when you look at it? In a nutshell, there will be a greater detailed video coming up soon about the records that Rafael Nadal has achieved in his illustrious career. But you cannot look past two numbers. 14, number of French Open titles. On one surface, clay in particular, he was the ultimate emperor of clay. French Open petition, rename the French Open to the Rafael Nadal Grand Slam, because he dominated unlike any other individual before. 14 French Opens. Consider this: Pete Sampras won 14 Grand Slams on his own, but never the French Open. Andre Agassi's won only 8 Grand Slams, but he won the French Open only once. Roger Federer also only won the French Open once. That was when Nadal was eliminated early in the 4th round. 22 Grand Slams, 14 French Open titles, 4 US Open titles, 2 Australian, 2 Wimbledon. That is the brilliance of Rafael Nadal. 2 Olympic gold medals. He's won a gold medal in the singles title. He's won the gold medal even in the doubles title. Epic rivalry versus Djokovic and Federer. If tennis was made one of the best sports to view, it was because of the exploits of these three individuals: Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer. Federer was the start of the domination. Nadal broke it, then Djokovic mastered it. In that message, it's a long 5-minute, near 5-minute video message that he's given. But the gist of the matter was that the reality is that it has been difficult years, the last 2 especially. I don't think I have been able to play without limitations. The injuries that absolutely destroyed his knee and foot injuries have been severe, and in particular his side strain hip injuries in the last year have limited his ability in a big way. Nadal missed most of last year. Even this year he's been very sporadically appearing. His last appearance, when you look at it, was the Olympics in Paris, where he lost to Novak Djokovic. So Djokovic will end that rivalry on top. Nadal ended the rivalry with Federer on top. Djokovic was on top of both Nadal and Federer. So that is why when you look at it, it's a sad end. But the inevitable had to happen. The last glimpses of Rafael Nadal that you will see in the professional tennis era will be in the Davis Cup encounter that Spain play in November. The Davis Cup is also a very prestigious thing, and Rafael Nadal has helped them win the Davis Cup in the past. So the original gold standard, when you look at it with Roger Federer, Djokovic has only enhanced it now. He ends his career with 22 Grand Slams, 14 of which are the French Open. He unfortunately will not ever win the career Super Grand Slam because he never won the ATP year-ending titles. But it doesn't diminish his legacy. Rafael Nadal, the original gangster, and in Andre Agassi's words, the beast from Mallorca, has bid adieu to competitive tennis. It is poorer with Nadal's exit, but the inevitable had to happen. Roger Federer retired, Nadal will retire in November. Only Novak Djokovic remains, and most likely one more year, and then after that maybe the original three greats will not be in tennis anymore. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Don't worry, more such videos on Rafael Nadal is coming up very, very shortly on Sports Today. Bye-bye.